Next, we will see the concepts of function in Python. So now let's start our function program by writing a function dot py. So we have created this. So what is function? Function is nothing but a block of code. Like you can see it here, it is a block of code in which some code is written that we can run by just writing the name of the function and giving the arguments. So let me show you the program, then you will understand it properly. So like you can see it here, there is a built-in function also and user-defined functions also. So let me first show you a built-in function. So I'm writing here a equal to 9 and b equal to 10, and now I will just print the sum. For printing the sum, what we will do it here, c equal to and then sum, and in between sum we will write here a comma b, and after that we will write here print c. So let us see if it is running or not. So it is showing us error, int object is not iterable. So I have to write here something else. I have to give one more bracket. Now let's see it is running or not. Yes, now it is. So this is the built-in function, that is sum. So by using this, what happens? It has just added these two values that we had provided here as an argument to a function. So now you had seen the working of the function. So this is a built-in function, and other than that we have a user-defined functions also. So first of all, let me write here above that this is a built-in function that is already provided by the Python. Now there are the user-defined functions that a user will create by their self. So let me write here user-defined functions. So now let us create one function. So for creating function, what we write here is we will write here def, def. We will define our function by using def, and then we will write here the function name. So now I will write here the name of the function. So I will write here greet and then two braces, and after that I will specify a colon. So what is this? This is just def to define the function, and then this is the function name, and then these are the two round brackets, and after that this colon. So this is the syntax of the function that we have to use, and inside that we will write the statements. So now I will write here print hello sir, how are you, like that. So what it is just a greeting function that we are using. So you can see it here, just function has made like this. So now we can use it. Like we will write here the name of the function and we can just print it. So I will just write here the name of the function and it will run. So you can see it here, I will just play it and you can see it will run. So yes, it is running. Hello sir, how are you? So this function is running by just writing the name of that function here. So you can run this function multiple times. So you can see it here, you can run this function multiple times and your output will come multiple times. So this function is used when you have to use some block of code multiple times in different programs. So we just specify one function program here, and then we will just use that function in different programs if we need. Now this was the function that was without arguments. You can see it here, no argument is provided in between the function. So what if we want to provide some argument here? Then what we will do? So let me show you function with the argument. So now I will create one more function, def, and then greet with name, and in between I will just take a variable that, let us say, name, okay, and then colon, and then we will print the name of the person also while greeting him. So I will write a hello and then name and then how are you. So what it will do now, it will just print their name also along with this greeting. So how to do that? So for that we have to provide the argument also. So let us first write the name of the function here, greet with name, and in between here we will provide the argument. So we have to provide a string, so we will write here the string, like I will write my name Sahil. Now let's see the output of this thing. So now let's run this. So you can see it here, hello Sahil, how are you is written. So this is the use of the function with arguments, and this was the use of the function without arguments. So these are the user-defined functions that you can also create very properly. So now what if I want a function in which I can calculate the average of two numbers? So let us create one function. So I think now you can also create that functions. So pause the video and try to create that function of average. And after making that, you can play this video to see that. So let us create the function. So def and then avg. I had written avg for average, and in between I will take two arguments, a comma b, mean to say that two values that the user will provide, and then I will write the statements here. So first of all, what I want, I have to add these two. So I will write as sum equal to a plus b. And now for taking the average, we know we have to divide it by the value, that how many values are there. So there are only two values, so we will divide by 2. So I will write here average equal to, and then sum divided by 2. So it will just calculate the average of this a and b. And after that, let me print this average also. So I will print this average also here, that average of, and then here a and b is equal to, and then I will write here the name of that variable average. So it will just calculate the average of the number. So now let me write the name of this function average and calculate the average of two numbers. So I will calculate the average of 25 and 30. So let's see what is the average of this. So I forgot to write comma here. So I have to write here comma, and now let's see what is the output of this. So as you can see it here, average of 25 and 30 is 27.5. So it is showing us the average of that number, that is 27.5. Let me remove the extra spaces here, and then we will see it properly. So I'm removing the extra space. Now let's run it again with some different elements. Like now I will write it 25 and 50. Now let's see what is the average. So average of 25 and 50 is 37.5. So now if you want to calculate multiple averages, then I will just write this function again and again, and I will just change the arguments of them, like 20 and 10, and then here 20 and 65. So let's see the average of this. So you can see it here, multiple averages of multiple numbers is here. So this is the use of function that you can use very efficiently. So after this, we will see the error handling in Python.